3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh my God, that's cold.
Welcome back to Adventure Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Ozzy, Adventure Guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy. We are live. We're back in the studio.
Yes, we are.
And we are presented by Ice Mountain, and we're back.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, is your leg still broken?
Still broken.
Broken leg, Tyler.
Still
Yeah.
stinks.
No, washed once a week now.
Just like, yep. And we're back.
You should throw some dryer sheets in there. Coat your leg with dryer sheets.
Shove it in the lining, you're
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can shove it wherever you want. You can shove it up your ass.
Yeah,
you can
that-
shove
How
it
would you guys
to
feel
your
if
To
boot.
prevent that boot smelling, and if you could rub some dryer sheets in your armpits too, that would help the rest of us.
Cool.
Yeah.
I did actually run out of pit stick this morning, so
Ooh.
You don't call it deodorant?
no, I call it pit stick.
Really?
Yeah.
Does anyone else call it pit stick?
As like a joke.
No,
But-
it's pit stick to me.
Huh.
It's been since the first time I used it.
You only put it on your pits?
Did your dad tell you that's what it was?
Yeah.
It does. I'm gonna lie. Like, not gonna lie. Pit stick just screams Hardo drone guy.
Part of what?
Drone guy.
Yeah.
Like, it just. If I were to close my eyes and be like, what does a guy who flies a drone at his son's wedding call deodorant? Pit stick is number one.
Pit stick.
I mean, there's really only two options. It's pit stick or deodorant, right? Antiperspirant. No one calls it that.
No,
well,
'cause they're
not all deodorants are
antiperspirant.
antiperspirant.
Some of them are perspirant.
Yeah. Well, they're pro-perspirant.
What's
They-
the point?
That's
What?
a great question.
Deodorant
Jared.
just is a smell thing. Antiperspirant keeps you from sweating.
Yeah.
Mm.
No pitting out.
I feel like it'd be natural to be antiperspirant.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I hope that I'm buying antiperspirant deodorant
Yeah.
because it's antiperspirant deodorant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
the normal.
is pit stick
Pit
antiperspirant?
stick. Pit stick is all of it.
Okay, that's good. Sunscreen in there too.
Yeah. SPF 40.
In the pits.
You never know if you're having a good day and you fucking put those arms behind your head, could get burnt under there. People aren't thinking about that.
Nobody wants a burnt pit.
Oh God, no! You singe the hair right off.
That's why I don't shave my armpits.
How would you guys feel if I just popped the boot off for the podcast? Things getting real itchy today. Just have one dog up on
I mean,
the
you
table.
pop your shoes off most of the time anyway. So
I think you leave it on for the.
Mhm. What if I put my foot down?
That we gotta leave your dogs for the Patreon. People gotta pay for that.
Okay. Patreon only.
Yeah, and on next Patreon episode, if you guys
Okay.
want to see Tyler's toes,
I'll
Yeah,
wear the
and
long
we got some
compression
toe. We got
sock
some
for you.
toe. We got a small community of toe lovers.
We
out
do.
there.
Someone did
Toe
admit
lickers.
it.
yeah. Yeah, if you wear the sock and all the swelling goes to your toes, it'll make them even more juicy.
Perfect. I gotta start off fucking. What is it? Feet finders. I'm gonna start a feet finder.
Mm-hmm.
I'll plug my link on this podcast.
Yeah, I bet there's not a lot of people with toes sticking out of a walking boot on there. It could be a niche market
Decent
for you.
visual.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's just probably a small community out there for that.
Don't kink shame.
That's right.
Broken bone or not, throw the boot on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then it comes out huge influencer on Feet Finder is a fraud. He doesn't actually need
Fake
the boot
broken
leg. So I was thinking last night.
That's new.
Oh, that was me.
Tyler,
Wow.
I am already at an emotionally high state considering that I'm about to have my first child and then you
Mhm.
throw this shit on me.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he just told
It's
you
good
you couldn't
for
take
you.
your boot off. That's it.
Anyways, I was thinking for the first time in a long time last night, and I was in bed by 9 o'clock.
Wow.
And what I was thinking there was, God, I used to hate getting into bed at 9 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Couldn't even do it. Couldn't even look at a bed at 9.
What would
If
happen
I had
if
to
you
go
did?
change my clothes in my closet, I walk in the room and I go like put the hand
Blinders
up.
up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even look at a bed at 9 p.m. But now I really, really love and enjoy being in bed at 9 o'clock.
It is.
I'm not falling asleep at 9 o'clock.
Right.
I'm
No,
not a
God,
crazy
no.
person.
No, you got Sudokus to fucking
Yeah,
fill out.
fucking
Fucking-
games on the iPad, fucking
Candies to crush.
yeah, all sorts of shit.
Birds that are angry.
Just something about being horizontal at 9 p.m.
9 a.m. too.
9
Sometimes.
a.m. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Something about being horizontal instead of halfway upright in a couch, you know?
Yeah.
I've one that's kind of in the same vein as this.
Well, I was going to say, do you guys have anything that you used to hate now you love, like me in my bed?
Yeah, one sort of in that same lane is I love skipping a party now. I used to hate it. Big time FOMO through college, but now if a party gets canceled or we decide to skip a party, I love it.
Yeah, I'm feeling that way. There's a huge family reunion coming up this summer.
Yeah.
Huge.
Really hoping my kid comes out around that time.
How many people are slated to be there? Do you know?
I don't know.
Whole family.
Hofda.
I'm a little worried though because my cousin got the call about it, but I haven't heard any news. So I think this weekend when I go see my family at the lake, I think it's going to be huge. All right, everyone come over and stand around the island at the cabin. We're going to talk about this family reunion. I can just feel it coming on.
Is it at your lake place?
No, but
Okay.
it's for some reason that's now how we break just normal news.
It's
in
the
our
family war room like Game of Thrones.
It's like we have to. I think it's like my mom feels like I don't read any of her text messages. So she wants to.
Well, do you respond to them?
50-50.
Okay.
But it's kind of one of those things where it's like, if I can look you in the eyes, I know that you got the information. Whereas a text these days,
Slip through the cracks. That's easy. You guys doing T-shirts for it at all?
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know. I'll find out this weekend for you guys.
Name tags.
But yeah, I would agree. What age do you think you turn the corner?
I think right around 25-ish is where I started to actually be like, I would way rather stay home.
I think it all depends too. Like you had a kid at 25, correct?
True.
Like Jade in our office, he's not going to skip a party till he's 45, probably.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe when you're
Phase of life.
maybe when you're in the right mindset of having a kid, yeah, it shifts.
Yeah, because I feel like you don't have a kid yet, but I feel like you're in the same boat.
When
as
I
me.
turned 30, my entire brain chemistry changed.
Yeah.
Stuff that I used to care about, don't anymore. You know, the porn you get off to, it just doesn't do the trick anymore. You got to switch it up.
Starting high.
Brain chemistry.
I'm on page 150.
Now I'm on websites that you didn't know existed. You know,
I'm on the 100th.
Jared, I don't feel like
Google.
you're one to skip a party.
Oh, I'll skip a party.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like you'd way rather drink some beers at home than go to a party.
But yeah, for sure. I don't really like parties that much. I don't know.
hey, you're an introvert, aren't you?
Yeah. I just hate like small talk with people I don't know.
You're an introverted extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was like let's say us three were at the party as well.
Yeah,
You'd
I'd
be
be fine
down.
with that. But if there's
Situational.
if there's like one person I know there, then it's like, ooh,
I'm kinda with you on that.
I'm not going to that. If
Got
it
it.
gets
Like
canceled,
you're the plus one.
right. Then
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like going to that.
Yeah.
Because small talk is just the same over and over again.
Yeah, I've gotten drugged to some of my
You got
wife's.
drugged.
You got
Wow.
drugged at your wife's
Well,
parties. I wouldn't go either.
Jared, next time you go to a party as a plus one, just pretend you're deaf.
That's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Just
But then
learn-
everyone's going to
learn
talk
it.
about you though.
Learn a few signs with your hands
mm-hmm.
and you're good.
I can pretend I'm blind.
They could
Just
still,
walk away.
you could still talk to them.
How
Then.
about I go
Just
walk
wear
away?
dark sunglasses and carry a cane around.
Or you could just roll up to the party and then drop your fiance off and then just sit
Yeah,
with you.
and you'll get kicked out if you start feeling people's faces.
Yep, exactly.
So there you go.
It's better to get kicked out and leave too early.
It's first week. Wow, I thought you'd have more prominent cheekbones by the way that you talk, carry yourself.
Halfway through
Thought
the
you
night,
feel- I
Jared
thought you
slipped
feel-
away like, where's blind guy?
Yeah.
Wait,
He drove
should
home.
someone be should someone be watching him?
Yeah,
That would be a funny bit. Just go in the middle of the street and just fucking tap around.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, yeah, we're going pretty well. Yeah.
Like you're talking to someone.
I was just trying to find more beer.
Or just go out in the yard and just pretend like you're looking for a dog. Baxter, come here.
He always runs away from me.
He'd be feeling for a dog
So
if he's blind.
Did I say looking?
Yeah.
Damn it.
So if you're at a party, what's the best way to be able to leave that party when you want before things start to wrap up? You guys got any like go-tos?
For me, it's like I think the kids really need a nap.
Kids are phenomenal.
Or I'll say
excuse.
I'll need a nap. That usually works.
Yeah, currently it's a lot of pregnant wife, got to get her to bed.
Yeah.
Huge
Or,
excuse.
It's almost 9 p.m.
Fuck, only got $60 in cash. If I stay another hour, it's gonna be 80 for the babysitter. So
I'm set for life on excuses now.
Yeah.
Starts
For
with
life.
pregnant, then I got a kid I got to get back to, babysitter, whatever. They get old enough, fucking soccer game in the morning I got to get to.
Well,
and we're on snack duty this week. Got to bring snacks for the whole kids. So they get a bunch of exercise, then we pump them full of cookies and pop. You know, I got to get home.
Yeah.
I got to ice down the Pepsi for the big game tomorrow. Ryan, you know something that I used to love that
What's
I
that?
now love even harder?
what's that?
Ice Mountain water. You know, I told you that my brain chemistry changed when I turned 30. I think that my taste buds didn't change because I used to love drinking Ice Mountain before I was 30, and now I love it even more. So maybe it did change for the better.
Brain chemistry different. Tongue chemistry same.
Same.
It's the furthest thing from an acquired taste that you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just-
just instantaneous.
It's acquired at birth, to be honest.
I think it's
true.
I think it's just taste. It's not acquired at all. You just have it.
Sure.
Good taste.
So, guys, if you would also love to love water like I do, you got to go to icemountainwater.com. Then just browse for a little bit. Don't bounce right away. Keep the statistics up on their website, and then go to somewhere to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you buy it online? I don't know, but if you can't, just read the about page on their website. Maybe they may have a our story page on there. Browse through that. You're probably going to see something about a cataclysmic events.
Yeah.
8 to 12,000 years ago. Browse a little bit, check it out. Maybe they have a blog. Maybe drop a comment.
You can buy it online.
Okay, then go to their shop. Get some of this delicious Ice Mountain delivered right to your door, so you can keep loving Ice Mountain like I do.
Yeah, I have a little story. So last night I woke up 3 a.m. and there's an Ice Mountain there and drank it and it quenched my thirst. Yeah.
You were quenching at
So
3 a.m.
when you went to bed, there was no Ice Mountain.
Mhm.
Then you woke up and there was. It knew.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's like the sword of Gryffindor presents itself to a worthy
Yeah.
Gryffindor.
I haven't seen her.
Presented to yourself an Ice Mountain to a worthy thirst guy.
Mhm. Yeah.
I just found on Ice Mountain's website, they have if you ever for whatever reason want to mix it up a little bit,
like for any reason.
for any reason
Okay.
whatsoever, you want to mix it
Are
up.
there
a
any
little.
reasons I wouldn't want to mix it up?
I don't know, but if there is a reason you do want to mix it up, Ice Mountain's got sparkling water too,
Oh.
flavored.
Okay, that
Shut the
we need to get something. I'm
I'll
being serious.
get them on the horn ASAP.
Fire an email off right now.
order them online.
Fire an email to tell them that we're going to order. So just be ready for our order
We're
to
going to
come
need
in.
a pallet.
I'm texting Mr. Mountain right now.
Yeah, because we do want to mix it up.
Hey, well, you just said there's not a scenario where I shouldn't mix it up.
Can you just email them ready to mix it up, and then they'll understand.
Just say send it to him.
Yeah.
And then send it.
Okay. Drink icemountainwarrior.com. Wasn't that wild? As back in the day after a T-ball game, they'd just be tossing Mountain Dews
Oh,
around.
God.
They were giving them to us in the dugout. We're sucking down Mountain Dews in the
Oh, yeah.
third inning.
Mhm.
Yeah, I one of my buddies. This was probably fifth or sixth grade traveling basketball. Like we had time in between games. He went to the mall, got a sucker with like a little figurine in the middle, and coach wanted to put him in. He was stuck on the sucker on the bench, and he wouldn't go in the game because he had to get through the sucker to get to the figurine. I shit you not. His name was Kyle too.
Fucking Kyle, dude.
It was awesome. And my grandma and grandpa, they were at that. They'd remind me of that story every time.
There was always that kid on the any little league team, soccer, baseball, football, whatever, that just did not want to be there.
Okay.
His
Your parents were making it.
Yeah.
Just moping around. I remember one kid in baseball, he would literally just get in the batter's box and swing at the first 3 pitches. so he could just strike out and just go back to the bench.
And then the same kid who would just like almost limp back to the dugout with the bat dragging on the ground behind him.
A lot of dragging, a lot of, or the classic kid who would just kick his glove out to his position.
So I played baseball with a kid who, when he was born, like the doctor messed up his collarbone and his shoulder. So he couldn't throw a ball with that hand. So he would catch it and in one fluid motion, tuck the glove under his bat arm, grab the ball and throw it. And he was a freak in the outfield. He was super
Who's
fast.
that, Leo?
His name was Colin.
Yeah, because we knew a guy who just didn't have a like lower part of his arm.
Prosthetic.
So
It
he
was fucking amazing.
He would do this. He was a pitcher.
But like Colin,
Crazy.
He was good.
Yeah.
He had a fucking mean curveball. I could never hit it.
Yeah.
Fucking Leo, if you're listening, props to that one arm of yours.
Yeah. It's like it kind of like getting beat by a girl in wrestling for your time.
And then he would have a clamp when he would bat. The clamp would go around the bat.
It was
see, so what
quite
Colin would
amazing.
do is he just fucking hated hitting. So he would do exactly what you just said. He'd go up there with one arm, just fucking tomahawk at 3 pitches and then walk back to the dugout.
Don't chop at it. It's not a sword.
All right, wait. Get yours now. Get yours.
Yeah.
Now you go.
Now we go. Now we
Now you
two
seen
strike.
it.
Hey, that
Two
was a,
strike.
that
Now
was
we
a
go.
good. That was a good cut. Now we go. Classic baseball. Now you've seen it. Now you've seen it. Now we go.
Now, you've seen his best. You've seen his best.
Keep running the ball. I feel like 80% of people that played like Little League baseball didn't want to be there, including the crowd.
It was just something for them parents, their
Yeah.
parents to get them out.
It
Of.
was like
Percentage
by
might be
the
higher
end.
in the crowd.
By the end, I hated going to baseball practice and games.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball practice is literally the biggest waste of time.
See, I thought practice was more fun than games.
Really?
Baseball practice, especially like summer ball, you
It
just
was-
fuck around.
like
Ride your
every-
bike to practice.
Every once in a while, the coach would be like, all right, we're going to run the bases. And we're like, Jesus. And it's like you do 2 laps. It's like, that's not enough running to do anything.
Right,
It's like, we
right.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna have the fastest time. Let's just fucking get this over.
Oh, baseball would have been fun if I could hit the ball. I just couldn't do it.
I was always scared to be in the batter's box, get hit by a pitch.
Just like heels right on the back
Yeah.
line.
Far back corner.
Yeah. Hated that.
I
I was
couldn't
always
hit the
pre-
ball either, so I would try to get fucking beamed. I would crowd the plate. It's the only way I was getting on base.
That's the drone pilot's.
Yeah.
That's the pit stick we know.
Let's go pit stick. Is that your nickname?
PS.
Once I couldn't hit the ball once they started throwing in like different pitches. Like once
Yeah.
curveball started
As soon
sliders.
as it's
were getting
curving, it's
thrown.
like I'm swinging where the ball should be, and then it's
Yeah.
not there
And
anymore.
you'd always get the one kid in Little League too that would throw curveballs.
yeah, and destroy his
That-
fucking arm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
but that was always the thing. It's like it was always the parents would get pissed. The other team's parents would be pissed. Could be like, he's ruining his arm,
Yeah.
and it's like, I would love to know the stats on how many arms that actually ruins. 1 and 2, you're just pissed because your kid can't hit the curve.
Yeah, you don't practice curves at home.
If your player was throwing curveballs, you'd sit there dead silent.
Yeah.
You would not say a fucking word.
Kid's got fucking 19 strikeouts. I mean, as a parent, I'd be fucking jacked. My kid's gonna be throwing hammers. I'll teach him how to throw a good curveball, you know, or maybe like a
One that doesn't give
maybe
you
a
Tommy
slider.
John.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Maybe
Tommy
just-
John
maybe
sometimes.
start him off with a cutter.
Yeah,
Fastball, cutter.
Cutter, slider, curveball.
Dude, keep-
That's the natural progression.
Right away, knuckleball. Do you see a
Knuckleball's a
lot
good
of
one.
knuckleballers in
Yeah.
the
Might
league?
have to teach him the ephus.
But also, if my kid at 8 years old comes to the mound throwing sidearm, nobody's gonna touch him.
No.
Submarine, but
Fastballs 100% of the time. So it's like
Is he lefty?
he's trending that way.
Oh.
That's fucking
Lefty alert.
nasty, dude.
That would be sick.
Lefty submarine.
Been shooting hoops lately. Lefty. So I had a buddy one time. He asked another friend of ours. So at this time, our other friend had a 2-year-old, and he genuinely asked him if his daughter had been showing any athleticism.
Oh man.
It's one of those things where we will not let him live that down.
I know exactly who you're talking about. You didn't have to say his name.
She's 2. I think it's just
Was
natural.
he doing
to
it like as a bit, or was he
No, I
serious?
think it was serious. So that it was great. But again, you need stuff like that from your buddies so you have something to give them shit about for a lifetime.
It's true.
So
Ryan, what do you hate that you now love? What did you used to hate that you now love?
one thing that I used to hate that I now love is whiskey.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I think, it's probably a lot like the beer conversation, just any alcohol in general. When you start drinking it, it's just like, how the fuck do people drink this stuff? And as you progress in life, you become, older and wiser, like
So
I have.
You didn't even like it mixing it.
No,
Okay.
and if I would suck it down just to
Be cool.
be cool.
Mhm.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. But there was no enjoyment there for
Well,
me.
my question is do you like it now, or are you just still trying to be cool?
I genuinely like it now because I can I can pick out a couple different flavors and I can like this compared to it's.
You also have the proper glassware now.
That's
do.
True.
Yeah.
You do? Yeah. Don't even give me. We've talked about wine. Don't even start on whiskey because I've done the glass comparison now with the whiskeys. It's wild. It's $70 for 2 glasses.
Jesus.
A whiskey glass?
Correct.
We just aren't shopping at the right spot. I don't think.
Low ball is not the move. Doesn't hit the right part of the
You
palate.
should have lowballed them.
I should.
for your low
Yeah.
ball.
Should have
Highball
tried. I
glass.
should have tried to trade in my low balls for these ones. But yeah, whiskey would definitely be one of them.
Jared, what about you?
I like going outside now. I used to hate going outside when I was younger.
So, like, would you say you were an indoors kid?
Yeah. That's why I know so much like sports trivia and stuff because I consumed a lot of that.
Did
Now I
you
love it.
did you play a lot of video games and shit?
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to give you this stain, but you were kind of a dweeb, kind of a nerd.
Yeah, I like Star Wars. I guess that's
Yeah,
dweeb
that's pretty
behavior.
dweeby. Yeah.
But I think I have a saving grace is I was really into football. So
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
not dweeby
Forced you
behavior.
outside.
So you were just a nerd. You weren't full dweeb. You weren't running around playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I
Okay.
still wouldn't.
When you were outside during the best time of the year too, at fall time during football
Right.
practice.
But yeah, in the summer I would hate going outside.
Jared, I'm going catfishing kind of by your house this weekend. You want to come?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I got plans. Oh shit.
Shit, dude.
He's got parties he's got to go to.
Gotcha, just
His kid's got a soccer game in the morning.
Yeah, you got no excuses.
Snacks.
Finn's dead.
He's got to get that all sport on ice.
yeah, my eyes are hurting. I can't see.
Okay.
I can't swim. That's what you got to say.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I
Don't
can't
fall in the
swim.
water then.
Yeah, I didn't pass swimming lessons either, so that is
Really?
an excuse. Yeah.
That's also very nerdy of you.
Do you like swimming? Oh, okay. So it's something you hate and still hate.
Yeah, doggy paddle. Maybe I'll love
It's
it.
just stuff that we used to hate and still hate.
Are you a floater? Can you float?
Yeah, not well. Not on my back.
You're a sinker then.
Yeah.
You just got to
Yeah.
breathe in.
Doggy paddle.
Yeah.
That could be a whole segment. We could send Jared to swimming lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there 7?
We
like,
should
7
all
stages?
pick something that we need to get better at, and
Mhm.
all of us take a class in it, and we'll report back every week.
I'm in.
I may take a jujitsu class.
You're already a black belt.
I'm already a black belt, so it's just gonna be a natural progression in my mind.
Jiu-jitsu.
I'm gonna get in my jujitsu belt.
No, you gotta do pottery.
How many?
Yeah, you got to take a pottery class.
I've never, still to this day, gone on a potter's wheel before, so that's actually a great one. I'm gonna clay my way through this whole
Do it.
thing.
Do it.
I'll go to physical therapy.
That would be funny. Like, I just like actually just love it, and like the whole podcast room has just got vases and little
Vases.
trinkets that I've made.
For Christmas next year, we just get a bunch of handmade bowls from Miles.
They collapse.
They're like kind of shitty, but he's really proud of them.
Yeah.
Gives me a handmade bong to give him one of my buddies. They would love that.
That is true. Then I can just do a big fuck you to Mrs. Luther,
Yeah.
kicking me off the potter's wheel, not letting any of my buddies make bongs.
It's for them, not for me.
Well, that's gonna be the extra motivation when it gets tough.
Yeah.
It's for all those guys that got their bongs smashed in
Yeah.
pottery class.
Yeah. Now I'm realizing how unhealthy it is to smoke out of pop cans. So I made my buddy his own bong.
So I grew an apple tree.
What class would
Yeah.
you guys send me to?
Oh.
Anger management.
Yeah, I was gonna say some sort of meditation course.
I'm not even an angry person. That really.
Hot yoga.
I love hot yoga.
Yeah, he gets off
Yeah.
on the hot yoga.
Yeah, I've been a
He
yoga.
gets off at hot yoga.
I think we would just send him to a series of city council meetings.
That could be good.
Oh,
Yeah. We could make him into a political aficionado.
we should do school board meetings are worse. We should send you school board meetings.
Yeah.
We
That
should make you.
sounds terrible.
You should.
Guys,
run
is this
for
a torture?
Yeah, I was gonna
thing?
say like
should run for
swimming
school
lessons
board.
is kind of. I'm not running for school board. I'm not even gonna be.
No, it's got to be a class.
Okay, I'm gonna look up like where you guys keep talking. I'm gonna look up available classes in the Fargo area.
What would you send Tyler to, Ryan?
Probably. Well, he said physical therapy. I was just gonna say therapy, in general.
I would love to.
I think we all should go to therapy.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
report back.
We should just get Jared's mom in the room,
Yeah, we could do that.
one at a time.
We could do like a grilling crash course or
How
something.
many years will we continue to say we should get Jared's mom to give us therapy on the podcast with no intention of ever doing that?
That could be a Patreon.
I would-
once we get to a certain number.
Would she be down?
I think she would. I would take some convincing, but maybe could do it.
Your mom's the
Yeah.
nicest lady I've ever met. There's
Mhm.
no way she wouldn't be super pleasant.
I could ask her. She might be listening too.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Okay, here's some classes in Fargo. There's a stained glass hummingbird class. So you make a stained glass hummingbird.
Oh, wow.
There's a belly dance for beginners class.
We could send her to pole dancing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Workout.
There's a class called Hooked on the Basics, an intro to crochet.
That's miserable.
A cocktail class. And Zen doodling. It's a doodling class.
Cocktail class. would be fun.
Isn't the whole point of doodling is that you just it requires zero skills?
And these are all in the next 3
But it's
days.
Zen.
Fuck.
So I think we're gonna send Ryan to a pole dancing class, and Tyler could go to the mixologist class. He can learn how to make a mean Irish coffee.
It's pretty simple.
We could send him to a grilling class too, like culinary.
He
with,
is kind of
meat
just
specific.
a fucking Jack and Coke guy. You
I
just,
Yeah.
It'd be nice if you learned the tricks of the trades. Maybe a
I would-
Vucare.
I would really like your dad to teach me how to make a white Russian like him.
Okay, you can go to the School of Bud.
Yep.
Ryan, don't get too excited. It's not what you think.
No,
It's my
I
dad's
assume
name.
so.
Ryan's
yeah.
not
It's a
excited.
dad's
His buddies
nickname.
are.
School of growing your own weed.
School of buddies.
I'm sure they do that in Minnesota now.
Probably.
Like
Yeah.
home grow classes.
That would be kind of fun. It's just interesting more so, just because I've never do that.
educational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
One thing I used to hate that I love now, and I think we talked about this in the phases episode, but hot sauce. I'm a big hot sauce guy at the moment.
Mm.
like how hot?
Like not still
Tabasco hot?
Not, yeah, that's the lower end. Right now I have
Ooh, wow.
3 different hot sauces at home, which sriracha, which is not that hot. That
No, it's simple.
mule sauce that we get sent here all the time.
Yeah.
And Frank's.
You've been taking that meal
So-
sauce.
I have.
That's company
He's been
property.
checking it out, though.
Yeah.
I have it sign up.
Because that's theft of company property.
We have 900 bottles.
Well, that
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
It's like,
I know.
we have
oh,
900
oh,
t-shirts.
we
out there.
have $20 billion and Tyler just took 100,000. That's
we have
just saying
20
it's
billion,
fine.
you know.
I return the bottles though, which is good.
Yeah, they're like the Bud Light returnable bottles.
Yes, exactly.
That is still the craziest thing to
I
me that
know.
they did that.
Yeah, I'm not to like the melt your fucking face off hot sauce.
I don't think
yet.
I don't think most people ever do that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
It's an acquired
the whole
taste.
point of the hot sauce is just for some heat.
And I
It's for,
like that
for
now.
pleasure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I used to be the big classic Midwest anti-spice guy, but now I'm starting to enjoy a little heat now and then.
You spice things up in the
Yeah.
kitchen. And,
I like that.
oh.
Is it me or is it getting hot in here?
I don't know. I might have to take my boot off.
Okay, Patreon.
Sorry.
Good God.
Yeah, foods. I'll eat anything. I think
I've always been a finish my plate type of guy.
it's more.
Always.
It's more foods that you would classically say you don't like because you're scared to try it.
Mm.
You know?
Yep.
Growing up, I wouldn't try an oyster because it freaked me the fuck out. And then you become adult and you try them, you're like, these are really good.
I did the same small town Minnesota ass. Same way with sushi. Like I was like, I'm not eating raw fish. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I tried sushi and I love it.
And if you think about it, eating raw fish is like way more primal than eating cooked fish.
Yeah. Way more. It's a great spin zone. Way
Yeah.
more manly to not cook your
For
food.
sure.
Yeah.
You just cure
Kind
it.
of not as manly to like wrap it in a cute little rice.
Yeah,
No, definitely
But we
not.
don't need to bring
Yeah.
that up.
That's why you get
Argument.
sashimi. Yeah, you get this sashimi on the bed of rice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or make your own sushi.
Yeah,
But
the
I can't-
guys,
ultimate
you-
level of manliness.
Yeah. Hey, sushi rolling class.
There you go.
That'd be great. I could just give that right here.
But I can't say I hated it because I just had never tried it. And then I tried it and loved it.
Yeah.
So I think that we should maybe new iteration of road trippers, same church, different pew. We just all take a class and just mic ourselves up.
And then we have like a hidden camera situation. Or
No, we just let the class know.
Okay.
I mean,
I think we,
I can splurge and just pay for a class for the four of us.
okay.
I can get crazy.
Do we want to do it? If you want to get crazy, we could just have them come here.
I
Do
can't
the
swim
class
here.
in studio.
I think it's more fun there though, and then you get the full experience.
Yeah.
We could get an infinity pool in here and I could swim.
That is true. 2 feet deep.
I'll talk to the accountant, see if it's in the budget to get an infinity pool. And they'd be like, for what? Jared would like to learn.
You'll see.
Yeah, I'm all about employees just
Yeah. You get a Potter's where you can like hear it in the background during the podcast, like going around.
Could you imagine if we actually sent Jared to a swimming lessons class and it was just like him and like a bunch of 3-year-olds?
Yeah.
I
He's
think
got to
that's a lot.
start at level 1 because of statute of limitations. It's just like been too long that his first pass of level 1 doesn't count.
so we would start
So
off
he's just fucking bobbing.
Yeah.
here's how we would start off. Jared's here today. Jared's here today. Everybody splash the water. Jared's here today.
And then
And
like off the edge, you gotta jump into the lifeguard's arms.
Jared's he's doing the float on your back with some 19-year-old lifeguard's
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, when it's like the splashing thing, he just goes way too hard. Waterboards one of the other kids.
One of them you have to like
Jared's
climb up on
panicking and pushing the other kids out of the way.
I mean, really, it just turns into Billy Madison.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
But with
Yeah.
swimming.
Yeah,
Never too late,
He's in
though.
level 1. He's on the fast course because obviously he can stand in the water.
1 week per level.
He just goes up to a kid, stay here as long as you can. Level 3 is a fucking nightmare.
The deep end
diving
is a
board.
nightmare.
Gets harder from here.
That's what she said.
That'd be funny though. We did that and like Jared actually like loves swimming. Comes a lifeguard.
It's his passion.
Don't
Yeah.
put it out.
Jared moves to like some famous beach. He's on Virginia Beach in the lifeguard tower with his binoculars.
Battling sharks.
I wonder sometimes how many things that I actually would really love that I just have never tried.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
I couldn't tell you what that is
Because
because
you
I-
never
the whole,
tried it.
The whole nature of it. Like we can't make this a podcast segment because none of us would have anything
How about
for it.
like riding motorcycle or something like that?
No, too much danger for me. It's me. I like to be on flat ground, on the ground.
Sure.
Or
yeah, 2 feet planted.
Next to water with booze.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, fuck, I might have to get into a pottery class at some point. Clay your way.
Got a hankering.
I got an absolute hankering for a potter's wheel.
I'll find you.
I got a hankering for some slop. I think that's what they call the like liquid stuff that you like use to fuse stuff together.
Yeah, yeah. We talk the talk, whatever. Can we commit to doing a class together?
Not a chance.
Like go somewhere, like rent a spot out, do a class, Patreon episode. That'd be great.
Friday, June 7th. Clay for couples.
Okay, so me and Ryan, you and Jared.
Yeah.
That would actually be very funny.
There's also a Make a Beer Stein pottery class,
That'd be
June
kinda
20th.
But I don't want. I want it to be open form. I don't want to be making the same thing that the guy next to me is making.
Okay, there's
Because then it becomes a competition.
Yep.
And I'm doing this for the art. I'm doing this for the love of the Potter's Wheel
Everyone
game.
sees it differently. Yeah.
there's a clay sampler wheel throwing class on June 21st.
First question at the class. How far can one throw a ball?
It's like track. Pole vault.
Yeah, anyone else got any stuff that they love now that they used to hate?
I got one. I used to hate soccer. I would say I lightly love it. I'm not super passionate about it, but I do love soccer at this
The
point.
segment is you love it.
And it's all because of the basic reasons, like Ted Lasso and the Wrexham show.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
I'm
I like the storyline
really
more than
enjoy
soccer.
those. I don't have a team yet. I'm shopping for teams.
I haven't come around on soccer.
Me
yet.
either.
Yeah,
I think it's fun to play.
yeah.
To kick a soccer ball around, run, fucking headbutt shit. That's fun.
Headers are sweet.
Fake injuries, you know, like that's the fun
That's
part.
true.
you
Yeah,
get-
a lot of it's acting too.
Yeah.
You're trying to sell yourself to the refs.
Acting.
World Cup is electric.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
I think that was
I'd get into soccer, but it's all those buzzing things that they're always blowing at
the
the games.
vuvuzuelas.
Yeah.
Cicadas.
Not a huge
Cicadas.
vuvuzuelas.
Yeah,
Just not a huge fan.
I'm a penalty kick type of guy.
those are
Just
sweet.
Throw it on TV when there's a penalty kick coming up, and I'll
See, I like corner kicks if I'm going to
Corners
choose
are fun.
anything.
Gnarly,
Because
a lot of bows.
it's the
being thrown.
highest percentage of chance you're going to get a header.
Mhm.
True.
Nothing's better than a good header.
Or like a
Nothing's
wheel
better
kick.
than getting headers. What'd you say?
Or a wheel kick.
Bicycle
Or a
kick?
bicycle kick, yeah.
How often does that happen? Never.
More than you think.
Really?
It happens like 3 times a season on the Wrexham show. Anyway,
How often
Is the Wrexham show
it's a documentary.
a real?
Yep,
Okay.
that's real soccer.
Okay.
Football.
Yes, sorry, football. I'm still not there yet. I'm not calling it football yet.
How many times have you sat down and watched soccer, would you say?
Not as many times he has Irish coffees. He says he loves Irish coffees. He has one of those every half decade.
I do love Irish coffees.
But once a week or
I would say once a month.
No way. Once a month?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
When American football is on, I will not be watching it.
Yeah.
I've always loved that football, so it doesn't make the list.
Okay. Well. What? Should we take a break?
Sure.
Guys, Gatorades buy 2 get 1 free right now at the holiday gas stations.
That's 3 Gatorades.
Gatorade.
They called it Gatorade.
Oh, Gatorade.
Yeah, we brewed it up for the Florida Gators, and it was really aiding them in their endeavors. And so naturally, we just called it Gatorade. So yeah, if you want to be able to roll up to your job site or your office and say that line at work, you gotta go into hholiday
I don't
gas
know
stations.
why you would need a better reason than that.
Yeah.
Kids baseball game, get them on ice.
Yeah, maybe let our generation be different. Let's not hand out Pepsis. But if you want to hand out Pepsis, fine, because you can buy those at holiday as well. But let's do sports beverages instead of sodas.
Yeah, whatever they got a deal.
So, hey, you got to leave the party early, swing on a holiday for the soccer game, snack duty. You're going to have everything you need for that. So,
Yep. And you can try the new Lightning Blast flavor as well.
Oh.
what flavor is that?
Lightning Blast.
You think it's white? Or do you think it's blue?
I'm gonna guess it's yellow.
I'm gonna guess it's like a baby blue.
Maybe like a passion fruit color.
Maybe.
Exclusive flavor of holiday.
Oh,
Oh,
Jeez, holiday. and
okay.
Gatorade,
Well, I would like to
baby.
try said lightning bolt flavor.
You know
Lightning
what?
blast.
You know what?
Lightning blast. God.
You know what follows lightning?
Thunder.
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 Oh.
Is this a teaser from them?
Are we about to get a Gatorade and Mountain Dew collab?
That'd be sick.
I'd lose my
All things I
mind.
used to mix with my UV back in the day.
Your buddies.
My buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan.
So guys go all the gas stations. All right, Jared, what do you got for us?
So, mystery segment.
Mystery segment.
Hype it up a little bit for
Yeah,
us.
let's maybe hype this.
So Tyler mentioned that we
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Where are you? I got
Mystery
some work to
segment's
do
coming
now.
for you.
That was good, guys.
We'll get it.
So
Let's
tell-
try it again.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
We got a mystery segment for
coming to
you.
Better.
Tyler mentioned that we should revisit when the smoke/dust settles.
Okay.
Ah, we're
Did it?
doing
So
it.
wait, stuff has settled now, or we're
Well,
just
we're gonna decide.
We're
if it's
deciding if it's settled.
okay?
So we talked about this on episode 202.
And what episode are we on now?
It's 277.
Okay, so over a year ago.
Mhm. We were debating and calling it when the mold grows instead of when the dust settles.
When the mold grows?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that we were debating that.
It's not a very good debate by us. I'm not
That hasn't
loving
settled
that
yet.
idea.
Yeah. That has settled. We
That
have
is settled,
decided.
and I'm deciding them out on the mold
Mhm.
idea.
All right, so I got 3 of them. We got to decide if they settled or not. The first one is Transformers.
No, they're still making them. Dust can't be settled if they're still making them.
Like to weigh in on if Transformers is good or not.
No, if the dust is settled on it, or the
If the dust is settled, then we can give our opinion on them.
Well, I mean, you think it hasn't settled yet?
No, they're still making movies.
But I think
Yeah, with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox, though?
No, but it's the same story, just
But-
different actors now.
I mean, it's just becoming the Fast and Furious 2.0.
It really is. There's
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like we kind of know what we're getting with Transformer movies, so that's my argument for having the dust settle is like any new one, it's just a rerun of the first one.
But every time there's a new one, it kicks the dust up.
Kick the dust up. Knock goes a diesel. Is that song?
Yeah, Luke Bryan.
Yeah, I would agree. It hasn't fully settled. If they're still making movies, I say we don't weigh
Yeah.
in yet.
okay.
Yeah.
The next one was Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa thing.
Remind me of the thing. Is it just their rivalry?
The rivalry and the steroids and the Hall of Fame. And yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
I would say that steroids got to be legal for the dust to fully settle on that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
there's still a lot of he said, she said, a lot of Sosa say, McGuire say going on.
Yeah.
Plus A-Rod's just running around doing nothing.
Jose Canseco.
Yeah, so Mark McGuire became eligible for the Hall of Fame in 2007. He hasn't gotten in yet. So if he gets into the Hall of Fame, whether
And Sammy.
Well, I
Yeah,
think the
and Sam,
dust
yep.
has got to settle in order for them to get in the Hall of Fame. I think if they get into the Hall of Fame, that will be the clearest sign that the smoke and dust has settled
Mhm.
and the mold has grown.
And then we give an opinion on it.
And then we'll give our opinion. But first, they got to get in the Hall of Fame because that is the truest signal that the smoke has settled.
Get in
I
track.
think that's fair.
I can get on board with that.
Yep.
And the last one
Have
was-
you seen Sammy Sosa these days?
Yeah, he's like white.
He like bleached his skin.
No,
Mhm.
he has.
Did
he
you
has
get
a
the
disease.
disease?
I don't think.
I think
Can-
it's I'll look up the disease.
I don't know what the disease is called, but a lot of times when they get that and you start getting blotchy, they'll just then bleach all of their skin so they don't have.
It's like
Oh.
vertigo or something. It's sounds kind of like vertigo if I remember correctly.
Okay, I thought he just did it.
I thought so too.
Yeah, and you're the sports guy, Jared, so I believe you.
Yeah, to teach their own.
Vitiligo. Yeah,
Vitiligo.
Does he have it?
Huh.
Last one was Even Stevens, the show.
Well, if I follow the dust here, Shia LaBeouf was in Transformers. The smoke hasn't settled on that. So therefore the dust hasn't settled on Even Stevens, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Plus,
They ain't making him anymore though. That's the thing.
That's true. There's no new Even Stevens content.
And what's his sister doing?
I'm still forming my full opinion on Shia LaBeouf because I've seen some rumblings that he might be on the comeback.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd like to see a full comeback from him to really have a full picture of what Even Stevens is all about.
Maybe it's like the Hall of Fame thing. Once he gets his like name on like the Walk of Fame in LA, then maybe we can.
Yeah. I also would like to see what was his sister's name?
Ren. Dude,
Ren.
she's 40 years old now.
Well, and I saw a TikTok about, or maybe it was a Snapchat claiming that she blew all of her money. So I would like for her to become rich again before I truly can form a full opinion on this.
Sorry, update on Sammy Sosa's skin. So like he had a higher disposition genetically or something to get that skin disease. So he's using a cream that one of the side effects bleached his skin. So it's a combination of both.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, and he just
Good to know.
that's why he's so white now.
Got it. You want to pull up a photo of Sosa?
I got one up already.
I got one of Even Stevens' sister. She's kind of a smoke.
Here's Sosa in the league versus Sosa now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely looks different. I just don't think the smoker. I thought you were showing me Sammy Sosa.
No, this is
That's Ren.
this is Chris
Yeah.
Carlson Romano, Ray Romano's daughter.
That was a great show. Everybody loved it.
Everybody loved it. Not so much all the characters, but everyone for sure loved Raymond.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
Like Kermit the Frog.
No, that's Ray Romano.
I know. It kind of came off as Kermit.
I know.
I don't think that the dust is settled. I think we're gonna need another 72 weeks or whatever. I don't feel like we're ready.
Yeah, yeah. We gotta be in the positive with the bank account before we can move
There's
forward.
just a lot of still variables out there for me to form a full opinion.
Yeah, Ren's got to get her financials figured out.
Yeah.
Shia, he's got to have his comeback. Transformers, I got to stop making the movies. And Hall of Fame. I think it's just too early to tell on this.
Put a pin in it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Maguire Sosa, they could be like Pete Rose too. I mean, you could be waiting another 20, 30 years.
Oh, Pete Rose ain't getting it.
No, but dust hasn't settled yet.
That is true.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush got his Heisman back, didn't he?
Yeah, that dust is settled.
So I we can weigh in on that. I think he should have never had it taken away.
Agreed.
100% agree.
100%.
Segment's over.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about right there. See how easy it is to form an opinion after the smoke is settled.
Yep.
Dust is settled.
For sure.
Mold grows.
Yeah. Once we got mold on that fucker, you know. And his Heisman was growing mold in the basement of the NCAA there for a minute.
Yeah.
But now it's back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Spit shined.
I mean, that's actually is great point. Don't weigh in too early. Otherwise, you could potentially be wrong. There's no way that we can be wrong about the fact that he never should have had it taken away in the first place.
We don't like to jump to conclusions.
Right? Like, we could sit here debating all day if Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. But someday, if they do get in, then we know and we could have saved all this breath.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't blink.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great for a lot of debates. Michael, Jordan, and LeBron. We just wait to see who has a bigger exhibit in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that.
A wing.
Well, it's whoever's got the most championships and best stats.
LeBron's still playing.
Yeah. You can't argue while LeBron's still playing. He could be better.
He could.
You don't know. He could. I mean, I also am not fully on board. Anyway, we're not getting. The smoke hasn't settled. The dust hasn't settled.
This is what they
There
want.
is no mold on this argument.
Correct. So don't you? I see what you were trying to do, Jared. Fucking snuff that out.
You're very principled.
Yep. I don't weigh in too early on things. Just it's a recipe for disaster. I'm anti knee jerk. I like to keep my knees unjerked.
Yeah.
I don't like jerking my knees. Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Desperate
slow-
times call for desperate measures.
Mm-hmm.
You may have to jerk a knee every once in a while.
No,
What if your doctor comes up and hits you with the hammer on
I
the
don't
knee?
jerk.
Okay. You said no jerking.
You should actually ask your doctor about that. That's bad. You should jerk.
No, not my knees. I don't jerk. I also don't jerk my bug spray either.
Okay. I get it.
You ever jerked in the Caribbean?
I don't jerk my off.
You ever jerked in the Caribbean?
No, never been to the Caribbean.
Here it's beautiful this time of year.
Move on. What is the next thing?
Patreon questions. Muhammad have to fart. If you had to be one and you had enough time, what would it be? Professional skateboarder, surfer, or BMX?
God, that's BMX
Tough
out.
one.
BMX out. For sure not that.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of time for that.
It's just
Flops couldn't even do it.
Well, yeah, the amount of time it takes to be a BMXer. But you said if you do have time?
Yep.
Okay, so I do have time. You're just not getting as many chicks being a BMXer.
What if the bike has pegs on it?
Well, we all know what happens when there's pegging going on. You're the one that's getting fucked, Jared.
Touche.
What is it? Skateboarding, BMX, or surfing?
Correct.
So
Fuck,
BMX is out for me.
I mean, who are the coolest people in Rocket Power? That should help.
I think
They did all the sports.
I know, but who are the coolest?
They literally all did all of them.
But they all had their specialty.
That is true.
I think I'm going surfing.
Like the main dude, I can't forget their names. The main guy, his was skateboarding.
Otto.
The sister was surfing. The nerdy redheaded dude was rollerblading.
I think I'm going to do surfing because then I don't have to hang out as much in like shipping yards
Skate parks.
and hang out in parks like a creep.
The location is much cooler.
Yeah,
Surfing.
it's
Warmer.
back alleys, getting chased by the cops constantly.
Mhm.
yeah.
Your pants are always falling down.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I feel like you break less surfboards than you do skateboards.
and I feel like
True.
skateboarders shower less than regular people.
I would disagree. I bet you surfers shower less.
they're
in water.
Exactly. They don't have to
They're
shower.
not skateboarding in the rain, They're not getting any water on that skin.
They're getting the classic lake bath. You don't have to shower.
Ocean.
Yeah, the surfers.
Yeah. So,
So-
they're not actually showering.
I know, yeah, but you guys know what I mean. They're they're a grimier species of human.
Yeah, they got the puka
offense.
shell.
No
the
offense,
shark tooth necklaces and shit like
skateboarding
that.
is cool, and I wish I could do a kickflip, but I don't want all the hygiene issues that come with it. Plus, being a surfer would be sick. You never have to wear shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never have to wear a shirt.
Yeah.
I just feel like Kelly Slater's cooler than Ryan Sheckler too, and like Ryan Sheckler's got some baggage. I feel like
Yeah, he's got some daddy issues or something.
Kelly-
Pants.
I
Kelly
mean-
Slater is just he's a
You bring up a good point, though. I would say I know way more skateboarders than I do surfers.
It's just because you haven't been to a good surf competition.
Yeah.
you just haven't. If you watch as much surfing as you do soccer, you'll learn a lot.
I would actually.
No, I watched the 100-foot Waves series on HBO,
Okay.
and I'm totally sold on surfing.
See, really, the only surfer I know, I don't even know her name, is the girl that got her arm bit off by the shark.
Oh, Soul Surfer.
Yes.
That movie.
Yeah.
That's her name?
First name Soul.
Is that why she became a surfer?
Destiny.
There's got to be some gals out there named Soul.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
So, yeah, I'm going surfer.
Me
Easy,
too.
no problem. Plus, I feel like, yes, you get like coral burn. I don't know what it's
Jellyfish.
called.
That's the thing, yeah.
But I feel like you get hurt way less in surfing.
They got sharks. Too.
Well, and I feel like
Yeah, but have you seen a good surfing beach? There's so many people out there. You don't have to be. You just have to outswim the slowest guy.
yeah.
It's like Jaws.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to. The lions don't chase down the fastest antelope. They just get the
No.
slowest one.
Yeah. Fuck Eric
The
Thomas.
sick and the lame.
I also feel like surfers, they're also good at like fishing and swimming too. Where skateboarders, BMX, they're not good at like running and whatever.
They're not
else.
as athletic for
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
reason.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They are athletic,
They are.
Just not
less.
but not as athletic.
Yeah.
And also, if you become a really good surfer, you'll be able to become a really good snowboarder because Disney Channel taught me that.
Yeah, but also Shaun White. So Shaun White won a gold in skateboarding and
Mm.
snowboarding.
He doesn't have a Disney movie though.
But
Not
it's
yet.
true. Smoke hasn't settled.
No, not
Dust hasn't settled.
Mold hasn't grown.
They're called the flying tomato. Salty balls. Would you rather drink warm above room temperature beer the rest of your life, or cold beer, but no matter how many you have, you are hungover the next morning?
so easy.
I mean,
I'm at the point where if I have,
I
two
feel like,
beers, I'm
yeah,
hungover
it's like
anyway.
I am impeded a little bit the next day regardless. Maybe if I have one, I don't feel anything, but I'll at least wake up a little dry mouth if I have a couple beers
Mhm.
to that age. So I'm going cold beer all day.
I'm going fucking warmies. I feel I can drink warm beer faster than I can cold beer.
So you're just trying to get fucked up.
Well, not really, but like it's I don't know.
So if
I
you're
just
not
feel-
trying to get fucked up, cold beer just goes down so much easier.
I can't even enjoy a warm beer.
That's because you just haven't had a good one.
you haven't had a good
Yeah.
warm beer yet.
I haven't. I would love for you to introduce me to one.
That's how beer's supposed to be drank.
It's just a little above room temperature too.
Yeah, so what? Room temperature 69. It's probably like 70.
Nice.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oliver Closeoff. How bad would you have to fuck up a home project before you hire someone?
Not that much.
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah, I
not
probably
that
wouldn't
much
have
at
to fuck
all.
it up at all.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think
probably
we-
just have to like think about it.
If it has anything to do with electrical or plumbing, I'm fucking
Yeah.
speed dial.
I'm out.
Our generation broke that trend. I think we'll call for help if we need it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think if there's one tool involved I don't have, then I'm calling somebody.
Well, first I'm calling my dad. I'm not
Mhm.
I'm not just
true.
speed dialing a plumber,
That's true.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I'll also try things like wiggling the handle on the toilet a little bit, see if
yeah.
that fixes it.
Just take a peek in the tank.
I will take off the lid, even though I know nothing about toilets and what that will do. But at least I've done my due diligence, being like,
Yep.
so when my
Broken.
dad was everything in the tank? Yeah, I took a look. It seemed to be all the parts are in there.
I don't think anybody stole anything.
Yeah, I don't have a fucking bobber bandit on the loose.
Guy just running around. He fucking breaks in your house, just steals the bobber.
That would the old Dane Cook joke that you just you don't steal, you just kick the door in and leave, and everyone wondering what he stole. That would be a great prank. Just slightly break the toilet and make it run, and their water bill goes to the
Yeah,
roof.
take a shit up there too.
Upper decky.
So
Grant Horton. Fuck, marry, kill.
Tim's brother.
Grilling talk, Irish coffee talk, appreciating dogs.
Mm.
I'm gonna marry Irish coffee talk.
I will too.
I could talk about Irish coffee all day because Tyler loves them so much. And
Actually,
I just know that just makes him so excited.
Jared, I would love for you to pull the tape on the original Irish coffee thing, because I'm 90% sure I said I enjoy a good Irish coffee every once in a
I
while.
was trying to look. Yeah, I think it's on Patreon somewhere.
Yeah.
I think we lost
that's
the
what it was.
tape.
Mm.
I think,
Well, first of all, it's
So
all
what-
digital, Tyler, so there's no fucking tape anywhere.
what do we claim that you said?
I said I enjoy an Irish coffee every once in a while, and then
Well,
you
that's
guys
what you
are-
think you said. What did you? Well, what
That's
did
what
we
I
think you said?
You guys
actually said.
said that I drink Irish coffee all the time.
I think he said the latter.
I think he did. Like, why would we put up such a stink?
Yeah.
Why would you? I've been asking myself that for months.
But I think that we caught you.
You didn't.
Yeah.
I'll marry grilling talk, and I'll fuck Irish coffee talk. They're both fun. Grilling talk we don't get into as much anymore.
Well, that's because it was so explosive.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a nuclear bomb. Everyone's like agreeing, hey, we don't do those anymore now, right? Because that was so bad. You know, it's like
Like,
2 was enough, you know?
Yeah.
We're done with this.
have you clicked the tongs recently?
No, I got rid of my grill actually.
You did.
Yeah, street cleanup.
It's so, even if you hate it, it's like, you at least need to keep one on hand just in case.
It's getting rusty.
Like, it's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'll kill the appreciating dogs. Like,
Me too. That was more so just
no, like talking to Tyler about appreciating dogs.
God,
I can
paraphrasing.
appreciate a dog. I'm gonna kill all dogs.
clip that.
Yeah. Same.
Tyler, this question's mostly aimed at you.
Yeah. I'll kill grilling for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We saw that
explosive,
one coming.
dude. It's like
It's like the propane. You left propane on and lit a match.
the whole house went under.
I'm gonna fuck the appreciating dogs, because that one actually pisses me off a little bit.
Really? Why?
Yeah, let's go.
Why?
Because I do.
Well, okay, what was the
you
original?
don't appreciate
Why did
dogs?
I originally say that?
You just did it unprompted, and then we all were like, where the fuck did that come from?
There had to have been a reason.
I was talking about my dog, and you're like, yeah, it's because you just don't appreciate dogs like I do.
Yeah.
Right. So what were you talking about your dog about?
I was talking about how he's a good pet, and I didn't train him to hunt.
We might have to roll the tape on that one too.
Jared knows I'm right.
Yeah, Tyler's right.
Yeah.
It was unprompted.
I think there was
Even
some
Miles,
prompt.
Miles is like, where did that come from?
I don't think I
Yeah.
said that. I think I'm on Ryan's side.
Okay.
I have noticed how the lack of appreciating dogs you have constantly.
Mhm.
I have noticed that actually.
We are shooting a video with my dog tomorrow.
I know, and I remember you calling your dog a little bitch.
And he's a
just so
male too, so you
unappreciative.
can't.
He is.
That was very confusing for me.
Mhm.
So I'd back Ryan up on that. There's a lot of evidence too, I think.
I wouldn't have said something like that if there wasn't a reason.
Ryan,
to say
we
it.
got to just start saying that. Just roll check the tape.
Can we please?
I'll try to.
No,
find
check the tape on how many times he has not appreciated dogs.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
it. And then the facts will come out. You'll be like, it doesn't matter.
Well, the smoke hasn't settled on it yet.
And that just leaves Irish coffee to Mary. Because I do like an Irish coffee every once in a while.
No, we every day.
Mm-hmm.
You like
Every
drinking
day.
Irish coffee. You probably brush your teeth with an Irish coffee.
No.
I would love to hear the tape on that one because you know how you like when you get in the moment with something, you're like, dude, I fucking drink Irish coffees all the time. It's like that you're trying to like hype up.
Hyperbole.
I think the patrons will go and they'll do a deep dive. They'll find it so
Yeah.
Jared doesn't have to dig for it.
Yeah.
Was it Patreon?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was
I
like
don't
an
know.
early Patreon.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
We'll get the tape.
Yeah,
we'll get
the
it.
tape.
And then 2 fun facts.
Hmm.
The continent with the highest average education level is Antarctica.
Only
capita.
scientists down there.
Send all the smart people there.
That makes sense.
Interesting.
It's like picking an island and having an NBA league stationed there and being like, wow, they have the best NBA players on this island.
Per capita.
Well, it's a continent, Antarctica.
Yeah, it's like sending all the best NBA players to North America
Mhm.
and being like, wow, North America has the. Anyways.
And then Nintendo was founded in 1889.
I did hear that.
Yeah, didn't they
Yeah.
sell something weird to
Yeah.
start?
Playing cards.
Oh.
Really?
I guess that's not that weird.
Yeah.
Games.
Like what play? Oh, like actually like decks of cards?
Yeah, that's what I gather.
Okay.
And they didn't make their first video game console until 1977.
It was a Game Boy, right?
It was like some TV color game or
Huh.
shitty console.
They made card games, huh? Maybe they made DOS right after Uno came out. Anyways, that it, Jared?
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the You Betcha Radio podcast. May the smoke be settled, and may your Irish coffees be guzzled like Tyler does. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.